Alright guys, I am back. It's my WWE review 43rd of the 6th, 2013. Now I thought this was a good show. I think it was bad. Hold on, my mic's good. But anyway, I thought the show was a good show. Some of the stuff was good on Raw. I thought the D. Bryan and Ryback match, I thought was the best match on the show. I thought the 6-man tag match was good between Team Hell No and Randy Orton. I thought Dee's match was okay. I thought the Big E versus Del Rio match was good. I thought the tag match was good between the Usos and Primetime Players. And I thought the Barrett and Miz match was quite short. But anyway, so we start off Raw with a segment. We see Stephanie in the ring. She says that Triple H faced Lesnar at Extreme Rules, and he basically axled the night after Raw. She says that Triple H can compete tonight. He's medically cleared, but she said that she doesn't want him to compete tonight. Vince comes out. He says that Kofi got put through three tables on SmackDown, and he says that that's what he says really. He says that it tells the fans that they should be booing Stephanie. First match tonight is a 6-man tag match. It's the Shield versus Team Hell No and Orton. This was a real good match here. I enjoyed this. Randy Orton hits a few clotheslines, a few like normal Randy Orton stuff, and then Randy Orton RKO's Rollins. He tries to RKO Reigns, but Reigns spears Kane. Then Randy Orton tries to RKO Ambrose, I think it was. Then I think Ambrose throws Orton into D. Bryan, and then Ambrose hits the DDT move for the win. So that was good. The Shield get a winner. I thought this was good. A great tag match to start off the show. A segment between D. Bryan and Orton, D. Bryan, Team Hell No and Orton, the backstage. He says that he's the weak link, and Orton says that he's not the weak link. He says Bryan says that tonight he's having a match tonight. Triple H arrives backstage and he breaks into Vince's office. Vince says that Triple H says that he will have a match tonight against Curtis Axel. Vince says no, and yeah. The second match tonight was a tag match. Primetime Players versus the Usos, and the Usos have this paint, like a Jeff Hardy style paint on their face. I don't know. The announcer was saying something about their Samoan lineages, something about their family tradition, or something. I don't know, but that's what they were saying. The Usos win with a double splash when the Usos hit a splash on the top rope for the win. This was a good match. I thought it was an okay match. Third match tonight was Del Rio versus Big E. This was another rematch again. Didn't we have this last week on Raw? And didn't we have it on the main event? Even though I don't watch that show. But why are we keep having Big E versus Del Rio? I don't know why, but also I know they're going to start planning Big E versus. They're going to start. Also, the next feud is probably. Also, I know Dolph's probably going to feud with Big E when he comes back, and they're going to turn Big E face. Yeah, but I hope Dolph gets a bigger push than Big E does. I don't think Big E's ready yet. But yeah, it must suck for Dolph that they think that Big E needs a push more than Dolph does. I think Dolph needs a bigger push than I think Big E does. The fourth match tonight was Sheamus versus Cody. Damien's on commentary. I hope this leads to a feud between Damien and Damien and Sheamus. Maybe hopefully a payback, and this continues to Money in the Bank, and then let Damien get a big win over Sheamus, and then this hopefully get into the main event scene, win the Money in the Bank briefcase, hopefully at Money in the Bank, and hopefully build them up from there. Anyway, Cody hits a disaster kick from outside on the outside. Then he gets back in, gets hit with white noise, and a broke it for the win. After Damien tries to shake it, Chainsaw to shake Damien's hand, he refuses, so he gets hit with a bro kick. You know, it made Chainsaw strong, so you know, it was okay. I hope that this feud does continue, like I said. We see a Triple H. Wait a minute, Triple H tells Stephanie that he's facing Curtis Axel next week, and then he leaves. So yeah. A segment between, we see a segment Ryback's destroying things backstage. Ryback says that D. Bryan that he challenges D. Bryan to a match tonight. D. Bryan accepts. He says that Ryback, D. Bryan won't be the weak link, he'll be the missing link. I do like Ryback. He's improving on mic skills, but yeah, I am really liking Ryback on the mic. But you know, hopefully D. Bryan, he was really over on SmackDown, so I hope this leads to a singles push for D. Bryan. Maybe to a world title match. Maybe he can feud with Dolph, because I know Dolph and D. Bryan have matches before in the past, and I know they put on great matches, so I hope that Dolph and D. Bryan maybe feud for the world title on SmackDown. So I'm a fan of both guys, so that'd be awesome. Anyway, we see a segment between Heyman. Heyman thanks Vince for not making Curtis Axel face Triple H tonight. Vince says that Axel has a no DQ match against Cena tonight. The fourth match of the night. Wait a minute, my webcam's going all weird again. No, it's not my webcam, my microphone's going weird again. Fifth match of the night was Fandango vs Khali. This was an okay match. Khali hits the chops. Fandango gets distracted by The Miz. So anyway, he gets counted out. Khali gets the win. And then The Miz, then Barrett comes out and hits him with the bold hand, so it kind of looks like payback. It's going to be Miz, Barrett and Fandango for the Intercontinental title and a triple threat. The sixth match of the night was Barrett versus Miz. Miz puts Barrett in the figure 4 leg lock and makes him tap out. So that was a short match. Segment contract signing. We see a segment between Jericho and Heyman. It's a contract signing to make the match official for payback between Jericho and Punk. Heyman says that Jericho will get booed into CM Punk's hometown of Chicago. That's all I put. It was a long segment, but yeah. Heyman says that as well as the Jerichoholics. CM Punk, Jericho says that he's gonna be the best of the world at Payback. I hope Jericho and CM Punk do continue feuding till maybe Night Champions, maybe till Hell in a Cell, because these two are great in-ring workers and great on the mic. I'm a big Jerichoholic and a big CM Punk fan, so I was happy when he announced when this was going to be feuding again. You know, Chris Jericho's in my top 5 favorite wrestlers of all time, and CM Punk's in my top 5 wrestlers, my favorite wrestler right now in WWE. So that's great. I'm a big fan of both guys, and I know they're going to put a great match on at Payback. So yeah. And are you guys excited for Payback? Is it going to be a good pay-per-view with Ryback and Cena and Punk and Jericho? I think that looks like a good card. But you know, we'll have to see about build-up and stuff. Wait a minute. Seventh match tonight was a 6 Divas tag match. AJ and the Bellas versus Caitlyn and Funkadactyls. I don't know what happened in this match. I did write it down. I know I saw the end of it. I didn't really see most of the match. But anyway, Caitlyn hits the spear on one of the Bellas for the win. So it was I thought it was probably a typical Divas match. A segment between Kane tells Danny Bryan that he's a great wrestler. D. Bryan says that he does not want to see Kane. So, and then we see a Bray Wyatt video, the Wyatt family video package, and this is awesome. This is kind of like a mix between a horror movie, like one of the horror movies video packages when it starts the movie. Like it's kind of a mix between a Texas Chainsaw movie and a Scream 4 movie. My 2 favorite movies of all time are those. But anyway, that's what the video package seems to me and stuff. But it's awesome. I don't know who the other 2 guys are. I don't know who the guys. I don't know what his name is with the orange beard. And I don't know who the guys with the other beard is. So I don't know what their names are, because I don't watch NXT that much. So you know. So anyway, the 8th match was D. Bryan versus Ryback. This was a good match. I really like this, but I think this is probably the match of the night. D. Bryan hits a suicide dive from the outside, then D. Bryan gets Ryback in the no lock. Ryback does 3 powerbombs. Ryback brings in a table, tries to powerbomb D. Bryan, so that means he gets disqualified. So D. Bryan got the win. I thought this was good, but we had a lot of disqualifications tonight. You know, a lot of countouts. People winning by count out, you know, it's quite weird. But anyway, Ryback's trying to put it through another table, but Cena comes out to save D. Bryan. So anyway, next we see ninth match of the night. The 9th match of the night was Cena versus Curtis Axel in a no DQ match. This was your typical Cena match. Cena basically got dominated. Curtis Axel would say a clothesline from the Cena back of Cena's head and a normal clothesline, so that was quite good. Curtis Axel kind of looked a bit weak in this match. I don't think he was as strong as last week, but he didn't dominate most of the match. John Cena throws him over the announce table. He tries to hit him over with the AA because Heyman ducks out the way. Cena tries to put Heyman through the table, from the other table. Ryback brought it out earlier in the night, but Heyman runs away. Ryback, and then Cena tries to put Curtis Axel through the table. Ryback comes out, he hits a spine buster through the table. Ryback hits a spine buster on the table. Then he gets the ref counts Cena out, so that means Curtis Axel got a win. Curtis Axel's defeated 2 former champions, Triple H and John Cena, which was amazing for Curtis Axel, but he kind of got weak in that main event. But anyway, it was an okay match. So that was my Raw review for the 3rd of 2013. What do you guys think about the show? Leave a comment in the comment section, guys. Thanks for watching, guys. Bragg out.